I saw this question on social media. The person who was presenting the question did not solve the problem. So in the comment section, there were a lot of people trying to solve the problem, and there were many different answers. So I want to go ahead and work on this problem. And maybe we'll come up with the right answer. I don't know, maybe we won't. Let's go ahead and try it. So the question is, what is the average of 1 over 4, 1 over 3, and 1 over 2? So this question is asking for the average. Something I noticed in the comment section of this TikTok video is people were multiplying all these together. And I think maybe they were doing that because of the word and. In a lot of application questions, like these word problem things, when you see the word and, sometimes it means to multiply. And I wonder if that's what they were motivated to do. So let's go ahead and try to work on this. So I have 1 over 4, I have 1 over 3, and then I have 1 over 2, right? And they want us to come up with the average. In order to find the average, if we forget about the fractions, to find the average, we basically add everything together, and then we divide by the number of terms or units that they gave us. So they gave us 3 fractions, or 3 terms. So we're going to add up these 3 fractions, and then we're going to divide it by 3 because they gave us 3. If they gave us 7, I would divide by 7. So that's all we're doing. So we're going to do step 1, which is add, right? And then step 2, we divide. So right now, we have to make sure that the denominator is all the same in the bottom. 2 and 4, they're pretty close. We can work with that, but we got that 3 also, right? In the denominator in the middle term. So we have to find something that matches. Well, we could maybe do 6, but then what about the 4, right? There's no way to fit that in. So we can't do that. Maybe we could do 8, but then what about the 3? That one's a little bit tricky. So I think the best number to use would be maybe 12, something like that. So we're going to go ahead and just follow the basic ideas of fractions. So we're going to multiply 1, 4 times 3. Anything you do at the top, you got to do at the bottom. It gives me 12 in the bottom. It gives me 3 at the top. Try not to reduce anything now. That way we can keep everything organized. I have 1 over 3. I'm going to multiply it by 4. Anything you do at the top, you do at the bottom. These are just fractions. I'm multiplying them together. I don't know if you could see those little dots. 12 at the bottom, that gives me a 4. And then with half, I have to make sure it equals 12. So I'm going to multiply that by 6. 6, right? I have 6 at the top, I have 12 at the bottom. Now all the denominators or the bottom numbers are completely exactly alike. So now I can go ahead and complete this step, which was add everything together. My new numbers are 3 over 12 plus 4 over 12 plus 6 over 12. You keep the bottom the same. We add everything together, which I believe is 13. Yeah, 13. Great, perfect. So we added everything together. But now I have to divide, right? I have to divide this guy right here that I just came up with by 3 because they gave me 3 terms, 3 fractions. So I would do here's step 1. Add everything together. Here is step 2. I'm going to take 13 over 12 and I'm going to divide it by 3. And how do I do that? Well, I use its reciprocal, right? So I'm going to do 13 over 12 times 1 over 3. Where did I get that? Anytime you multiply a fraction, or anytime you divide a fraction with a whole number, you put an invisible 1 in the bottom, and then you take the second guy and you flip it. You just flip, and you multiply. That's exactly what I did. So 3 over 1 became 1 over 3, and I multiplied. Right? And then you get 12 times 3 is 36. Let's put these together. And then I'm going to take the numerator, the top numbers, I'm going to put them together. And I get 13. This is the answer. So when it's saying what is the average of these 3 fractions, the answer is 13 over 36. Okay, I hope this helped. Thanks.